All right, so what's poppin', Big Gotti fam? It's your boy Big Gotti. I hope everybody having a blessed day out there. Now look, today we got Ghislaine Maxwell. So basically she refuses to testify to the U.S. House Committee unless she's granted clemency. So you know, I don't know if Donald Trump gonna do it, but the things that she's saying about Donald Trump and Bill Clinton, it's gonna have you scratching your head like what's going on. At the same time, after this, we're gonna play a new video from Epstein's files about him talking about underage girls and stuff like that. So we're gonna get a bar, so y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comment section. Let's run it.
Tonight, newly released videos showing Jeffrey Epstein's only convicted co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, appearing before lawmakers from a Texas prison, refusing to answer questions unless President Trump grants her clemency first.
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Maxwell, who is currently challenging her conviction and 20-year sentence for trafficking minors to Epstein, pleading the Fifth. Her lawyer stating she is prepared to speak fully and honestly if granted clemency by President Trump, adding both President Trump and President Clinton are innocent of any wrongdoing. Miss Maxwell alone can explain why.
For her just saying that alone, I mean, we seen him in pictures, we seen him in all kind of things. So how she gonna say that? Basically what she's saying is, Trump, I ain't gonna tell on you. Bill Clinton, I ain't gonna tell on you. Just let me out. You feel me?
President Trump, who was friends with Epstein for more than 2 decades, has not ruled out a pardon for Maxwell. Today, the House Oversight Committee's top Republican warning against it.
She's asked for clemency from the president. So I personally don't think she should be granted any type of immunity or clemency.
Democrats arguing Maxwell is playing Trump.
This was an effort to essentially try to secure her pardon by keeping her mouth shut.
The fallout from the more than 3 million pages of Epstein files released by the Justice Department late last month still growing. Democrats and at least one Republican now calling on Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick to resign.
And what they're saying also is a lot of the Epstein files, they're still redacted. They still didn't let everything out. And I know Ghislaine Maxwell, she knows a lot of different things, but to say that Trump or Bill Clinton wasn't a part of it, I mean, she just lying in our faces because we already seen the evidence of that.
Lutnick insisted he distanced himself from Epstein in 2005, even calling him gross on a podcast last fall.
I was never in the room with him socially, for business, or for even philanthropy. If that guy was there, I wasn't going because he's gross.
But files better hope not, because she about to tell on everybody as soon as she get clemency.
Released by the DOJ showed the two were still in contact. This email showing an appointment for drinks in 2011, years after Epstein first pleaded guilty to sex crimes. RJ O'Brien asking if the committee plans to subpoena Lutnick.
Interested in talking to anyone that might have any information that would help us get justice for the survivors.
And David, tonight, for the first time, lawmakers were able to review the unredacted Jeffrey Epstein files at the Department of Justice. 2 lawmakers tonight saying they found more names that need to be released to the public. David.
Yeah.
Rachel Scott live up on the Hill.
And now we're going to get into the video. Basically, this is out of the Epstein files. And, you know, he going to be getting asked a lot of questions and grilled about underage girls and stuff like that. And he don't like how they getting at him. But we're going to get a bar. Let's go.
Mr. Epstein, how long have you been sexually attracted to underage minor females?
Objection, harassing, argumentative. Are you kidding?
No, I mean, I don't feel like I'm divulging any secrets here, right?
I mean, bro got convicted for it, so why he's saying, are you kidding? Like, what is he talking about?
Move to strike.
No, that's the question.
I'd like to answer that question as well, like all your other questions today. However, I have to follow my attorney's advice. They have told me that I must invoke my 5th, 6th, and 14th Amendment right to not answer those questions today or any questions relevant to this lawsuit.
What was the name of any of the underage minors that were the subject of the criminal charges to which you pled guilty?
I don't know.
Definitely don't know what their names was. He brought them in there like they was little pawns. He just used them and got rid of them. You feel me?
So tell me about those charges. What was the allegations of those charges?
Form.
Solicitation of prostitution.
Okay.
Not underage prostitution, prostitution.
Were the victims or the prostitutes, as you would say, were they minors?
Form.
I pled guilty to solicitation of prostitution.
Okay, so tell me what those cases were about. What happened?
I have no more. I can't tell you any more than that.
You don't know what you pled guilty to?
I just
I'm
told you.
going to object to
Sorry.
form. That's asked and answered.
Why bro just don't want to answer the question? I mean, you know you guilty of the shit, and you know it turned him on in a weird way. So why don't he just keep it real? You know what I'm saying? Why he gotta beat around the bush? Just that weird shit.
Do you know what you pled guilty to? The facts.
Solicitation of prostitution.
I understand that's the charge. What were the underlying facts?
Sorry.
What'd you do? Did you pull up in a car, talk to the person? Did they come over to your house? How'd you get them? Those kind of things. Tell the jury what were the underlying facts about the charge that you pled guilty to.
Form moved to strike.
I don't know.
You don't know what you pled guilty to.
I pled guilty to solicitation of prostitution. Not underage prostitution, but prostitution.
And just so the jury understands, these three females that were the subject of the guilty pleas in state court were procured by your method of having underage minor females locate other underage minor females and bring them to your house. Isn't that correct?
Objection. Argumentative, compound, harassing, assumes facts not in evidence.
You'll have to
and I move
repeat.
to strike.
I have to repeat the question.
Okay. Are all people that were at the time you engaged in sexual activity with them were underage and were brought by other underage minor females? Is that true?
Same objections.
He said their names, bro, getting real uncomfortable. But he know what he did. I don't know why he getting so mad about it. Like, bro, answer the question. You was the one that did this little weird shit.
Incorporated. As well as the motion to strike.
I don't understand. I'm sorry, I don't even understand the question.
Isn't it true that you used underage minor females to bring other underage minor females to your house for sex?
Asked and answered. Way earlier on.
Oh, well, he doesn't understand the question, so I'm going through the progression.
Not a problem.
But it is asked and answered.
As your firm, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Jaffe, has been described by the U.S. Attorney as perpetrating one of the largest frauds in South Florida's history by crafting malicious cases of a sexual nature against people like me and others in order to fleece, using bogus schemes, in the U.S. Attorney's words, and investment schemes. Unfortunately, though, I'd like to answer every one of your questions if I'm able. My attorneys have advised me I must assert my 6th Amendment, 14th Amendment, and 5th Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution.
Bruh still can't admit what he did, though, and that's why he got the fate he got. You know, God don't like ugly, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you got convicted for this stuff. It wasn't no scheme. I mean, everybody's seen the files, the documents, everything, but bruh still wanted to lie to himself. But y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comment section. Ghislaine, she said she ain't finna tell unless she get clemency. Once she get clemency, she finna tell on everybody except for Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. That's what she basically saying. But until the next one, y'all stay safe out there.